North Atlantic Treaty Organization is a defensive pact consisting of 30 countries. In today's video, we are going to rank the NATO member countries by their military strengths. Let us begin. Number 30. Iceland. Iceland is placed on the last place among NATO countries as it does not have an army. Number 29. North Macedonia. North Macedonia has 14,500 military personnel in their army. They have 10 trainer aircraft, 10 helicopters, 4 attack helicopters, 10 tanks, 228 armored vehicles, 36 stout artilleries, and 11 rocket projectors in the army inventory. They don't have a navy as they are a landlocked country. Number 28. Montenegro. Montenegro has 12,000 military personnel serving in the army. They have 11 helicopters, 100 armored vehicles, 12 stout artilleries, and 18 rocket projectors as well as 5 patrol vessels. Number 27. Luxembourg. Luxembourg has 900 military personnel in service within the army. They have 1 transport aircraft and 90 armored vehicles. Luxembourg does not have a navy due to being landlocked. Number 26. Albania. Albanian army has 8,500 personnel in service. They have 19 helicopters, 76 armored vehicles, and 19 patrol vessels. Number 25. Estonia. Estonia has 34,500 personnel serving in the army. They have 2 transport aircraft, 4 trainer aircraft, 180 armored vehicles, 18 self-prepared artilleries, 66 stout artilleries, 2 patrol vessels, and 4 mine warfare ships. Number 24. Latvia. 29,700 military personnel serve in the Latvian army. They have 4 helicopters, 297 armored vehicles, 63 self-prepared artilleries, 11 patrol vessels, and 1 mine warfare ship. Number 23. Slovenia. Slovenian army has 14,000 military personnel in service. They have 3 transport aircraft, 22 trainer aircraft, 12 helicopters, 44 tanks, 380 armored vehicles, 8 self-propelled artilleries, and 18 stout artilleries as well as 2 patrol vessels. Number 22. Lithuania. 42,000 military personnel serve in the Lithuanian army. They have 5 transport aircraft, 5 helicopters, 572 armored vehicles, 21 self-propelled artilleries, 54 TAD artilleries, 4 patrol vessels, and 4 mine warfare ships. Number 21. Belgium. Belgian army has 32,000 military personnel in its ranks. They have 44 fighter jets, 8 transport aircraft, 43 trainer aircraft, 20 helicopters, 854 armored vehicles, 2 frigates, 2 patrol vessels, and 5 mine warfare ships. Number 20. Bulgaria. Bulgaria has 32,000 personnel serving in their army. They have 11 fighter jets, 6 dedicated attack aircraft, 7 transport aircraft, 20 trainer aircraft, 22 helicopters, and 2 attack helicopters as air forces, 410 tanks, 594 armored vehicles, 506 self-propelled artilleries, 350 stout artilleries, and 192 rocket projectors as land forces, and 4 frigates, 2 corvettes, and 12 mine warfare ships as navy. Number 19. Croatia. Croatian army has 37,000 military personnel in service. They have 12 fighter jets, 26 trainer aircraft, and 40 helicopters as air forces, 72 tanks, 650 armored vehicles, 24 self-prepared artilleries, 231 TAD artilleries, and 105 rocket projectors as land forces, and 15 patrol vessels and a mine warfare ship as navy. Number 18. Slovakia. Slovakia has 13,000 military personnel serving in the army. They have 10 fighter jets, 7 transport aircraft, 8 trainer aircraft, 1 special mission aircraft, and 24 helicopters as air forces, 20 tanks, 454 armored vehicles, 16 self-propelled artilleries, 9 TOW artilleries, and 25 rocket projectors as land forces. Slovakia does not have a navy. Number 17. Denmark. Danish army has 61,500 military personnel in service. They have 33 fighter jets, 4 dedicated attack aircraft, 4 transport aircraft, 37 trainer aircraft, 3 special mission aircraft, and 34 helicopters as air forces, 44 tanks, 997 armored vehicles, and 15 self-propelled artilleries as land forces, and 9 frigates and 15 patrol vessels as navy. Number 16. Hungary. 55,000 military personnel serving the Hungarian army. They have 12 fighter jets, 2 transport aircraft, 8 trainer aircraft, 33 helicopters, and 8 attack helicopters as air forces, 172 tanks, 510 armored vehicles, and 12 TOW artilleries as land forces. Hungary does not have a navy as it doesn't have access to sea. Number 15. Portugal. Portuguese army has 155,000 military personnel in service. They have 24 fighter aircraft, 15 transport aircraft, 26 trainer aircraft, 10 special mission aircraft, and 22 helicopters as air forces, 37 tanks, 725 armored vehicles, 24 self-propelled artilleries, and 45 TOW artilleries as land forces, and 5 frigates, 2 corvettes, 2 submarines, and 20 patrol vessels as navy. Number 14. Czechia. Czechia has 26,000 military personnel serving in the army. They have 12 fighter jets, 16 dedicated attack aircraft, 10 transport aircraft, 10 trainer aircraft, 44 helicopters, and 15 attack helicopters as air forces, 116 tanks, 692 armored vehicles, and 86 self-propelled artilleries as land forces. Czechia does not have a navy. Number 13. Romania. 132,000 military personnel serve in the Romanian army. They have 30 fighter aircraft, 11 transport aircraft, 42 trainer aircraft, 2 special mission aircraft, and 62 helicopters as air forces, 454 tanks, 1,392 armored vehicles, 808 TOW artilleries, and 208 rocket projectors as land forces, and 3 frigates, 7 corvettes, 3 patrol vessels, and 5 mine warfare ships as navy. Number 12. Netherlands. The Dutch army has 45,000 military personnel in service. They have 40 fighter jets, 13 dedicated attack aircraft, 4 transport aircraft, 28 trainer aircraft, 1 tanker fleet, 70 helicopters, and 24 attack helicopters as air forces, 18 tanks, 2,806 armored vehicles, 57 self-propelled artilleries, and 15 TOW artilleries as land forces, and 6 frigates, 4 submarines, 4 patrol vessels, and 6 mine warfare ships as navy. Number 11. Norway. Norway has 63,000 military personnel serving in the army. They have 44 fighter jets, 21 dedicated attack aircraft, 4 transport aircraft, 35 trainer aircraft, 8 special mission aircraft, and 39 helicopters as air forces, 36 tanks, 700 armored vehicles, 80 self-propelled artilleries, and 12 rocket projectors as land forces, and 4 frigates, 6 corvettes, 6 submarines, 17 patrol vessels and 6 mine warfare ships as Navy. Number 10. Greece. Greek army has 385,500 military personnel in service. They have 188 fighter jets, 17 transport aircraft, 144 trainer aircraft, 14 special mission aircraft, 270 helicopters, and 29 attack helicopters as air forces, 1,243 tanks, 6,134 armored vehicles, 590 self-propelled artilleries, 669 jet artilleries, and 147 rocket projectors as land forces, and 13 frigates, 11 submarines, 35 patrol vessels, and 8 mine warfare ships as Navy. Number 9. Poland. 152,500 military personnel serve in the Polish army. They have 91 fighter jets, 49 transport aircraft, 96 trainer aircraft, 9 special mission aircraft, 207 helicopters, and 30 attack helicopters as air forces, 863 tanks, 4,786 armored vehicles, 609 self-propelled artilleries, and 197 rocket projectors as land forces, and 2 frigates, 2 corvettes, 1 submarine, 3 patrol vessels, and 21 mine warfare ships as Navy. Number 8. Canada. Canadian Army has 94,500 military personnel in service. They have 63 fighter aircraft, 36 transport aircraft, 133 trainer aircraft, 24 special mission aircraft, 6 tanker fleet, and 118 helicopters as air forces, 82 tanks, 1,534 armored vehicles, 163 jet artilleries as land forces, and 12 frigates, 4 submarines, and 12 patrol vessels as Navy. Number 7. Spain. Spain has 215,000 military personnel serving in the army. They have 140 fighter jets, 12 dedicated attack aircraft, 49 transport aircraft, 168 trainer aircraft, 15 special mission aircraft, 119 helicopters, and 23 attack helicopters as air forces, 327 tanks, 5,033 armored vehicles, 96 self-propelled artilleries, and 140 jet artilleries as land forces, 1 aircraft carrier, 11 frigates, 2 submarines, 22 patrol vessels, and 6 mine warfare ships as Navy. Number 6. Germany. German Army has 199,000 military personnel in service. They have 134 fighter jets, 73 dedicated attack aircraft, 43 transport aircraft, 37 trainer aircraft, 41 special mission aircraft, 287 helicopters, and 55 attack helicopters as air forces, 266 tanks, 9,217 armored vehicles, 121 self-propelled artilleries, 38 rocket projectors as land forces, and 12 frigates, 5 corvettes, 6 submarines, and 12 mine warfare ships as Navy. Number 5. Turkey. Turkey has 775,000 military personnel serving in the army. They have 205 fighter aircraft, 81 transport aircraft, 270 trainer aircraft, 20 special mission aircraft, 7 tanker fleet, 474 helicopters, and 107 attack helicopters as air forces, 3,022 tanks, 13,270 armored vehicles, 956 self-propelled artilleries, 1,189 scout artilleries, and 407 rocket projectors as land forces, 6 frigates, 10 corvettes, 12 submarines, 35 patrol vessels, and 11 mine warfare ships as navy. Number 4. Italy. 297,000 military personnel serve in the Italian army. They have 92 fighter jets, 95 dedicated attack aircraft, 39 transport aircraft, 188 trainer aircraft, 27 special mission aircraft, 10 tanker fleet, 396 helicopters, and 59 attack helicopters as air forces, 200 tanks, 6,908 armored vehicles, 54 self-propelled artilleries, 108 scout artilleries, and 21 rocket projectors as land forces, 2 aircraft carriers, 4 destroyers, 13 frigates, 8 submarines, 21 patrol vessels, and 10 mine warfare ships as navy. Number 3. United Kingdom. British Army has 231,000 military personnel in service. They have 119 fighter jets, 23 dedicated attack aircraft, 40 transport aircraft, 247 trainer aircraft, 20 special mission aircraft, 9 tanker fleet, 235 helicopters, and 24 attack helicopters as air forces, 227 tanks, 5,015 armored vehicles, 89 self-propelled artilleries, 126 scout artilleries, and 44 rocket projectors as land forces, 2 aircraft carriers, 6 destroyers, 12 frigates, 10 submarines, 26 patrol vessels, 11 mine warfare ships as navy. Number 2. France. France has 415,000 military personnel in service within the army. They have 266 fighter aircraft, 125 transport aircraft, 165 trainer aircraft, 46 special mission aircraft, 18 tanker fleet, 435 helicopters, and 69 attack helicopters as air forces, 406 tanks, 6,558 armored vehicles, 109 self-propelled artilleries, 105 scout artilleries, and 13 rocket projectors as land forces, 1 aircraft carrier, 3 helicopter carriers, 10 destroyers, 11 frigates, 10 submarines, 15 patrol vessels, and 17 mine warfare ships as navy. Number 1. United States of America. The US Army has 1,832,000 military personnel in service. They have 1,957 fighter jets, 783 dedicated attack aircraft, 982 transport aircraft, 2,661 trainer aircraft, 774 special mission aircraft, 627 tanker fleet, 5,463 helicopters, and 910 attack helicopters as air forces, 6,612 tanks, 45,193 armored vehicles, 1,498 self-propelled artilleries, 1,339 TAD artilleries, and 1,366 rocket projectors as land forces, 11 aircraft carriers, 9 helicopter carriers, 92 destroyers, 22 corvettes, 68 submarines, 10 patrol vessels, and 8 mine warfare ships as Navy. This is the end of our video. If you enjoyed this kind of military content, don't forget to subscribe to VSP Defense. See you on the next video.